Hey everybody, it's Kate with Crate Insider, and today is Top 5 Tuesday for October 15th, 2024, and I've got some great products to show you today. I also, before we even jump into that, want to mention to you, make sure you save the date. January 10th and 11th, we'll be back with the Cars Racing Show. It'll be in Hickory, North Carolina, and I'll make sure that there's links, or Tori will make sure that there's links in the description wherever you're seeing this video, but you can go over to CrateInsider.com. We did just put the tickets up, but you'll be able to get tickets at the door, and we'll have some really fun, exciting announcements about cars coming up. But go ahead and save the date, January 10th and 11th, and the day before, there will also be a safety summit, and Brian Littleton from Race Logic is putting that together. Also to mention, later on this week, or actually tomorrow then, on Wednesday, I will be interviewing Brian from Race Logic, talking about his 30-year anniversary of putting together these Race Logic chassis school classes. So I'm not really sure which channels this is all going to be on. I'm sure it'll be on Race Logic and potentially like Crate Insider, Cars. We'll share it all over there. But if you've got any questions for Brian, drop them into the comments of this video, and that way it'll give me a chance to interview him and ask your questions, because I will be doing that live on Wednesday evening. I believe that is 8 o'clock Central Time. So I think that's 9 o'clock my time in Eastern Time. So we are recovering from the hurricane around here. You know, things are getting back to normal. If you saw my video last week, then we're getting back to normal. I know that we've got a lot of specials coming up with races. And so for anybody who's preparing for those, let's take a look at some of the top products that we're looking at for this week. A really special product we have here at Crate Insider is not just for racing, but is also great for any of your like hot rods, especially any of the collector cars. And that is our Daytona 1 ZL1 engine treatment. This is a tri-zinc package. It's a low ash. It's some of the highest quality zinc that you can put into an additive package. And what's so nice about this is that for our break-in situation, when we're going to break in an engine, that's how we would use it in racing, and anytime you want to add a little bit extra zinc. But also for the hot rods, if you've got an older engine, especially one that was designed for leaded fuel, you know, the thing with pulling lead out of our fuel, it has really gotten rid of a lot of the lubrication, and so that's caused some problems with some of those hot rod engines. But with the zinc package, you could add this to your oil, and that will provide that extra little bit of lubrication so that you can keep your engine in great shape, no matter how old it is. And we do have this in a couple of different sizes. We've got this small size, the 16 ounce here, and then we've got this much larger size as well. So here you would use this about 2 ounces per quart of oil that you need in your system. So let's say you've got an 8-quart system, then you would use 2 ounces per quart, so 16 ounces, that would be this whole bottle, and you would replace that much oil with the additive package. So this is a very helpful product, and hope you'll take a look if it's something that applies to you. So our Daytona 1 ZL1 zinc engine treatment. We've been an NGK dealer for several years. It was one of the first, it's actually the first spark plug I carried here at Crate Insider, and it has continued to perform incredibly well for 602s and with 604s as well. And it doesn't really matter which fuel you're using. The NGK R5724-8 works incredibly well with whether it's race gas, whether you're using an oxygenated fuel, an E85, even alcohol. And how you can use this, you can use this with a 602 or 604, and you can use it whether you have a billet distributor or you have an HEI. So the thing to know is when you want to gap these, if you've got a regular billet distributor, you'll gap it at 40 thousandths. Otherwise, if you've got an HEI, you will gap it at 35 thousandths for the best performance. So these NGK R5724-8s, always a top product here at Crate Insider. We love our selection of rod ends from FK Rod Ends. As you can see, most of these that we have here are going to be a 5/8 inch rod end. They're suitable for, you know, dirt late models for so many different applications. And these are the PTFE lined, so you don't even have to grease these bearings or grease these rod ends or heim joints, whatever you want to call them. And we love our FK Rod Ends. We even have sets that we've put together depending on what kind of chassis you have. So if you've got got a Rocket or a Barry Wright chassis or a Longhorn, we've got whole kits that really kind of takes care of all of your rod ends for your car. So all available at CrateInsider.com, our FK rod ends. A really handy product we have at Crate Insider is our brake lines. These are manufactured for us by Goodrich, and these are all pressure tested so that you know you can be confident that when you're putting these brake lines in that they've been pressure tested. You don't have to worry about putting everything together, then letting your brake fluid loose and then finding a whole quarter of it sitting on the floor of your shop. These come in several different lengths. We've got anything from, I believe, like a 6 or an 8 inch all the way up to like a 30-something inch, and whether you would like to have straight ends or you would like to have 90-degree ends as on one end as well. So we've got these in a variety, as you can see, a variety of sizes, and these are a -4, and they're a perfect opportunity, perfect for use in any of your applications. All right, I've got a great product to show you today. Is our tire groover. This is our all-star tire groover. These are not always the easiest to keep in stock, and they come in and they are moving out the door pretty quickly. Now, these groovers, we also sell several different blade options for you, whether you want 1s and 3s and 8s and round ones and V-shaped ones. We have quite a large selection of the different grooving items as well. So to really, dial in your tires and get them exactly how you want them for your track, we've got our tire groover is always a top product here at Crate Insider. All right, so there we have it. Those are our top products for this week for October 15th, 2024. I want to thank you so much for watching. And, head on over to the Cars Racing Show Facebook page, give that page a like, and also go on over to our website, carsracingshow.com, sign up to be on our email list, and that'll just keep you informed about any of the activities that are going to be going on. We're going to have a ton of great announcements with that show, and be sure to save the date, January 10th and 11th of 2025. And in the meantime, I will see you in another video.